Pag binigyan po kayo ng 1,000,000, ano po magiging reaction niyo? Siyempre, Father, masaya. Ramdam niyo na bang mayaman kayo nun? Yung ibang mga tito at tita, ganun lang sa akin, nakatingin. Father, may 1,000,000 na kami sa bangko. Okay po. So, I'll rephrase the question for you. Kung may 10,000,000 na ibibigay sa inyo, ramdam mo na ba na mayaman ka na? Uy, mukhang may narinig akong, of course. Now, if you go overseas, abroad, yung value ng peso na 10,000,000, mababa lang po yun. Do you think 10,000,000 pesos, ramdam mong mayaman ka sa ibang bansa? I don't think so. So you want more. You will want more. Baka ang gusto na natin, 10,000,000 US dollars. Then I will become rich. Ang problema, hindi pa rin yun enough para masabing mayaman ka. And you will constantly desire to have more if the measure of richness is gaining money. Tanungin niyo po ang mga mayayaman, masaya na po ba sila sa kanilang yaman? Naku, may mga kakilala po ako. Marami din naman po tayo. Mga mayayaman sa paligid-ligid natin dito. Do you think they are rich? In terms of like they feel they are rich? Yung 10,000,000 nila sa bangko, yung mga ordinaryo, sasabihin, naku Father, ang dami na namin pwedeng gawin sa 10,000,000 na yan. Hindi mo pa nakakausap ang isang mayaman na may 10,000,000 na sa bangko. Kulang pa rin yun sa kanila. You see, kung yun ang ating pamantayan, tunay na magkukulang. Money is not the measure of wealth. So if money is not the measure of wealth, what is? I'm not interested of a secular answer. Kasi may iba't ibang bersyon ang mga hindi Kristiyano sa pagsagot nito. I am more interested of what a Christian will say. Of what is the Christian answer kapag tinatanong, what is the measure of wealth? Madali lang naman po ang sagot. There is more a practical answer and there is more a spiritual answer at magkarugtong po yung dalawa. The more practical answer is this. Kapag ramdam mong hindi ka kulang, kapag ramdam mong sapat ka, kapag nasasabi mo sa sarili mo, I am enough. And to the degree na masasabi mo yun in confidence, God bless you, my brothers and sisters. You are rich. You see, the problem, kapag hindi po ganon ang disposisyon natin, na parati po nating nakikita na may kulang sa atin. You know the human tendency? You're very aware of this, but we cannot name it yet. And I will help you to name it. Malalaman mo na kulang ka, and this would be reflected in your relationship with other people. Father, hindi ko po masagot sa inyo kung sapat ba ako o kulang ba ako. Paano ko po malalaman? Do you have relationship with other people? For sure. Nakakalungkot naman kung wala kang relationship sa ibang tao. By mere fact na naipanganak ka, may relationship ka sa parents mo, right? At kung may mga kapatid ka pa, may relationship ka sa mga siblings mo, sa mga kapatid mo. Now, eto ang tanong ko. To what degree you take something from them? Gaano ka kadalas kumukuha galing sa kanila? That kind of relationship that you have, kuha ka lang ba ng kuha? Now perhaps, young children here will say, Father, ano ba naman din kasi wala pa kaming trabaho, di siyempre kuha kami ng baon sa parents. Okay, I understand that. And sometimes, it's difficult to understand na kailangang maghugas ng plato. Kapalit ng relationship na yan, na hindi ibig sabihin na anak ka dahil naghuhugas ka ng plato. You are just honoring the relationship, that it's a give and take. Mahirap maunawaan ito nung kabataan natin, right? Pero ito ang maganda. Nung natuto ka ng magmahal, nagkaroon ka na ng crush, or baka nanligaw ka na, and you are in a romantic relationship. Now, obviously, hindi ito applicable na sa lahat. Yung mga may nag-boyfriend, girlfriend lang dito, of course, at yung may kasaysayan ng boyfriend, girlfriend. Now, if you look back, both parties ba give and take? Or kuha lang ng kuha yung isang party? You see, the problem of having a disposition of lack, yung ang pananaw natin ay parati tayong kulang, okay lang sana kung titigil lang doon, kulang ako. The problem with that is, when we think all the time that we lack something, you know what will happen? We take from other people to fill in that missing part of ourselves. And that is dangerous and toxic. Because that is not the way of the kingdom, you see? The way of the kingdom is giving, not taking and taking and taking. You see our corrupt officials? They promise us good things. Para ano? Para may makuha sila sa atin. Because of their desperation and evil desire to accumulate. And sometimes, magiging ganun tayo. And if we won't be able to address that, parents here, you will take from your children something that you should have given them instead. For example, your frustration sa mga pangarap mo sa buhay. You want to become like this. You want to become like that. No, from time to time, I get formandies na sabi nila, kasi po yung mga magulang ko, gusto po kasi nila akong magpari. Kasi si daddy po, gusto talaga yung magpari noon, frustrated lang. Pumasok po yan sa seminaryo, and now, what you are doing is this. You are transferring your desire to your son. That is not his calling. Pero kinukuha mo sa kanya. You robbed him of his capacity to grow. Dahil gusto mong i-impose ang bagay na hindi nangyari sa'yo. You see? And that is not good. I would even so far as would tell and name that as evil. Parents, we cannot impose our dreams to our children. Because they have their own dreams. In fact, God has their own dreams for them. Mas magaling ka pa sa Diyos. Husbands and wives. No? Ang bata ko pa po, pero ang dami ko na pong kina-counseling ng mga mag-asawa. Ha? Anong masasabi mo, Father? 40 years old ka lang. Anong masasabi mo about the relationship of husband and wife? I may not be able to fully understand what they're going through, but I can label and name the struggle. You see, kung ang foundation ng relationship sa simula pa lang ay taking advantage, anong makukuha ko sa iyo? Anong makukuha ko sa iyo? That will become the foundation of the relationship. Hintay lang, in many years' time, that will doom to fail. And it did fail. Nasira ang relasyon. Bakit? Ang pundasyon ano? Anong makukuha ko sa iyo? You see, for a Christian, the starting position is thanksgiving, pasasalamat. And the way we will be able to embrace that at maisabuhay natin yon by looking at God, Panginoon, ano ba ang naibigay mo sa akin? Ang tanong ko po sa inyo, ano ba ang naibigay ng Diyos sa inyo? For sure you have talents. For sure you have skills. For sure you have resources. For sure you have relationships that you truly value. Those are wealth. Those are treasures. And kung hindi pa sapat yun, the salvation of our souls. God has given His life for the salvation of our souls. Kung wala na pong, kung hindi pa po sapat yun, hindi ko po alam kung ano ang sapat para sa atin. You see, yes, it's true perhaps that we are really lacking, na may kulang sa atin. But the calling of God is this, that you come to me and I will fill you. Ako ang magpupuno sa iyo, hindi yung relationship mo. Because if that is your definition, people will fail you in fulfilling what you desire. Wala pong taong ginawa sa mundo na kukumpleto sa atin. Parati po tayong kulang. And it's so unfair for that person na ma-delegate siya, o ikaw ang magpupuno sa akin. That is a high order to expect. May gusto ng ganong trabaho? Tatanggapin ko ba ang trabaho ng pagpapari knowing na, oh Father, kulang kami spiritually, ikaw ang magpupuno? Ay, naku, kung ganun pala expectation nyo sa akin, magre-resign na ako. I cannot be able to do that. I have my own life too. You see? Even your partners have their own lives as well. Mga anak nyo may sarili ding buhay. You see, hindi sila ang magpupuno. Sino ang magpupuno? Si Kristo. And when you feel you are full, you feel that you have something to share, then you share it. The concept of romantic love is not filling in what is missing. The concept of romantic love is sharing what is overflowing. The concept of romantic love is sharing what is overflowing. So ang ibig sabihin nun, hahanapin mo ang Diyos para mapuno ka and you will overflow and you can share that to the ones you love. Kaya nagiging toxic ang relationship dahil kuha kayo ng kuha instead of sharing and giving. Father, feeling ko po kasi wala naman po akong maibibigay. Take for example, the boy in our gospel reading. 5 loaves, 2 fish lang meron siya. You see, it doesn't matter kung ano ang ibibigay mo at kung gaano karami yon. The requirement is just to surrender and give and let God transform and make miracles from it. So, kung ang maibibigay mo lang ay 5 loaves and 2 fish, that is enough for God. And He will do the rest. And so therefore, whatever you think that you have right now, kahit na sobrang konti lang nun, let God transform it. Your only job is to provide the 5 loaves and 2 fish. And let God do the miracles. Do you think I would be able to sustain in this journey, knowing my incapacity, my feeling of unworthiness? But God kept on reminding me, Glenn, it is not whatever grand that you can give. That is my work. What I want you to do is just give whatever you think is your 5 loaves and 2 fish. And I will do miracles with that. Brothers and sisters, let us be encouraged today. Our 5 loaves and 2 fish might be that something that God is waiting to be given to the world so that He can bless the world. Let's just do as best as we can in the field that we are in. So kung doktor po tayo, let's just do our very best in healing people, and God will do miracles and will bless people. If we are teachers, let's just do the best that we can na magturo ng maayos, and God will just transform that skill and bless people. If we serve in the church, let's just do the best that we can. In smiling, even if napakahirap din ngumiti and welcoming people, let's just do the best that we can. Who knows, yung ngiti na yan is the only thing na hinihintay nung isa para magpabago sa araw niya. People who are creative, just do the best that you can with the arts and the skills that God has given you so that God will just transform and make miracles with that. Hindi nyo malalaman ang repercussion nun at epekto nun sa iba. But at the end of the day, remember, you have just given the 5 loaves and 2 fish. It is still God who transformed that to bless the world. Amen.